What's up, YouTube? It's Bird Nation here today. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to breed cocktails. I just wanted to say before I start this video, it's not as easy as I say it is. Make sure you know what you're doing when you breed birds. Do more research than I tell you in this video, and know what you're getting yourself into before you breed birds. You have to have lots of time, lots of free time. You have to take care of them. You might have to hand feed them. It depends. It's your choice. But let's get into the video. First, you have to have a cage. I recommend to buy them on Amazon. It's cheaper and good quality, and pet stores will sell them for more and bad quality from pet stores. Second, you have to have a male and female cockatiel. I recommend getting it from a breeder and not from pet stores. Pet stores, they're untamed breeders. Most breeders sell them tamed, and they have to be 6 months to 18 months to actually produce eggs. Third, you need a bird breeder box. These are really cheap. They're like $15 or $30 on Amazon, and they're good quality. You might just have to put screws in or whatnot. And at pet stores, they're really small, and they'll be selling them for $50, which is really unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I saw the prices when I went to the pet stores. And I just wanted to say, once you start breeding cocktails, if you ever put yourself in there, or you're just looking right now, or if you even have a bird and you're watching this video, always, if you go to a pet store and you see a toy you like for your bird, or food you like, you want to get your bird, or something you like, you want to get your pet, look on Amazon. It will most likely be way cheaper than it is at the pet store. I never seen something at the pet store that's cheaper than it is on Amazon. So, yeah. Third, you need calcium. Calcium has a cuttle bone has 85% calcium, so get them a cuttle bone. And there's also this type of powder calcium you can just sprinkle on their food a little bit before you give their food to them. And you'll also need boiled eggs. This is before and after they lay eggs. Give them a little bit of boiled eggs. Once they finish the little bit you gave them, wait 2 days, then give them more. And that's because they'll eat their eggs if you don't feed them boiled eggs. And it'll take them 3 weeks to bond. So like they'll be able to produce eggs after 1 month of them meeting each other. 3 weeks to 1 month, maybe 1 month and a half. But you just have to give it time. They have to like have lots of alone time together to like get to meet each other. Don't get in between them. Just like let them meet. It can take less than that. Once they lay eggs, they'll both get hormonal. When you put your hand in the cage, they'll be running at it. When you want to change their food, they'll be running at your hand. And once the eggs hatch, which it takes them 18 to 21 days to hatch, you have to choose if you want to hand feed them or not. If you want to hand feed them, you should wait 2 weeks and then start hand feeding them. And when they're 2 weeks, you have to take them away from their parents and then hand feed them, and don't let them see their parents. If you let them see their parents and their parents, start feeding them again, they will not be tamed at all or hand tamed. And you have to feed them every 3 hours or 4, and for 6 hours they sleep, and that's from 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. And those are the only 6 hours you do not feed them. And then after you feed them at 6 a.m., you have to set an alarm. This is the struggles you have to go through. You have to wake up early, and you have to feed them at 6 a.m. once they're done sleeping. Then every 3 to 4 hours, you have to keep checking on them, seeing if they need food. And if they do need food, you'll tell, because under their head they'll have it'll be kind of like a ball, and it will get full when they're full and they don't need any more food, and they'll make this type of noise. It's kind of cute, kind of annoying, when they're hungry, and they'll open their mouth, and that's how you'll tell if they're hungry. And once they're 1 month old, once they're actually 25 days, this is what happened to me. By the way, this is a short story. By the way, when I first started breeding, I didn't know when their wings got fully, and they were 25 days. I thought their wings were full once they were a month and a half, and he flew right out my garage. I had that door open. So be careful. I would say right when they're 20 days old or 22 days old, make sure before you feed them, all the doors are closed. And if you don't want to hand feed them, the parents will take care of it, but they will not be tamed. They'll grow up. You'll have to spend time and tame them. And spending time taming it will take lots of time, 2 hours every single day. And way better if you hand feed them. you'll just have to learn, how to make the formula. You'll have to buy the formula off Amazon because most pet stores don't even have formula, and you'll need to buy a syringe to feed it with, and it's really easy to do. At the end of learning and whatever, it'll be way worth it. Like, you'll be happy you hand fed them instead of leaving them with their parents. And that's it for the video. Stay tuned. I'll be uploading better content, hopefully. Just comment down below what you want. Like this video and subscribe. And it'll mean a lot if you share with your bird friends. People have birds. Have a good day.